So WHIAAPI was actually the first organization that made me feel not ashamed to be undocumented. My name is Esther Lee. I came to America when I was 2 years old. There was a domestic violence incident that happened back in Taiwan. And had we returned to Taiwan, we would have returned to certain death. So that's why we stayed. My mom wanted us kids to grow up in a safe environment, and she wanted us to have a better life here in America. Because at the time, NYU didn't offer financial aid for undocumented immigrants. I had to pay my tuition out of pocket. So I went from being one of the top graduates to becoming a nanny instantly. It made me feel like I couldn't really use my skills for anything. Part of the reason why I never really came out as undocumented was because of this fear that I had of being undocumented. You know, I didn't know anybody else who was Asian and undocumented. And within the Asian community, if you're undocumented, it puts some sort of a shadow over your family. You know, it's an embarrassment for you to be less than the model minority.
It makes no sense to expel talented young people who, for all intents and purposes, are Americans. They've been raised as Americans, understand themselves to be part of this country. To expel these young people who want to staff our labs or start new businesses or defend our country simply because of the actions of their parents or because of the inaction of politicians.
In 2012, when President Obama's executive action came out, my family told me not to apply, and they told me that they didn't want to associate with me if I applied, because if anybody that we knew found out, this would bring shame upon our family. This really affected me a lot. I love my family, but I also want a chance at a future where I can pay taxes, where I can have a stable life. The initiative has really helped me come out of the shadows because WHIAAPI has done such a great job with outreach to undocumented Asians. At the round table that WHIAAPI sponsored, I met 9 other people who had similar backgrounds as me, and I gotta say, it was so cathartic because they have my experiences, my background, and it felt good to know that there were other people like that who went through the same things that I did. I think that this is the first time that undocumented minorities have been given a voice to talk about our issues and how being a DACA recipient has really benefited us. I really commend the White House for bringing people out of the shadows. This helps the future generations look back and say, you know what, these people came out and they're now able to have a stable life, a stable career. They're no longer afraid that they might be deported. This is something that we should do too. And you know, with this, I highly encourage other undocumented Asians to come out of the shadows to apply for the deferred status, because I feel like I'm living a dream with DACA. I've been provided with so much happiness and so much stability, which is the one thing I've always wanted ever since I was a kid. And now DACA has given that to me.